welcome back. Mischief here with another League of Legends video for you. This time around, I'm playing Volibear. This week, Volley is free. I have actually been wanting to try Volley Help for a long time. I never done it. I think I've only paid attention, but I think I've only seen him free a couple times, and I've never really wanted to play him.
Welcome to the
But for some
Twisted
reason,
Kingdom.
I've been really eyeing him up, wanting to possibly buy him. So I figured, what better chance to see what he's capable of than to try him out right now while he's free. So as you see, it's Volley, Oriana, Riven for red team, Evelyn, Gragas, and Quinn for the blue team. See, Gragas deciding to come up. Now, this is my first game with Volibear, keep in mind, so wasn't real sure how I would do. But in the end, it did go pretty good. It looked like Evelyn, she was actually going to try to jungle this game. As you may notice, she went with a smite, so which was fine. Both teams here, we're all just toying with each other. I just keep kind of standing back because I don't want to get caught out. Again, being new to Volley, not real sure what he's capable of. I'd done a bot game with him just to see his abilities and whatnot. But it was a bot game. So, again, first game. You see, starting out, Evelyn and myself top lane, Gragas, Oriana, Quinn, and Riven bot. Right now I'm just trying to kind of farm out and see what I can do, what kind of damage I can take. And of course, Evelyn is not a real strong early laner, so which was kind of an advantage for me. Gragas, Quinn, I may have had a real difficult time trying to try to take them out, but I was going to go ahead and recall. I decided to try to wait it out as I seen my team.
First blood.
Quinn able to get that first blood on their side, so. But Riven must have got it. The ignite off, taking down Quinn.
The altars have unlocked.
As you can see, Evelyn trying to do a little bit of jungle play there, so I'm pushing up. I do have all view open, so you will see both teams, but I'm able to hit my Q, turn around, get the knockback, hit her with the ignite, make sure I'm pushing her back out of the lane, take full advantage of her weak early game. And she does decide she's not going to go ahead and recall. So I'm like, what the hell? I'm going to go ahead and roll in, hit it, take her out. I'm able to take a little bit of that turret damage. Go ahead and recall out after getting that easy kill. Good thing is Gragas showing up at the last second there. And picking up a scepter. I know most people play Volley as a strict tank. I wanted to get something because I had noticed in the bot games that I had done that the one thing he kind of lacked was that regen capability with his attack speed. Being he gets so much attack speed at a point. So I wanted to actually try him out with a blade. And in turn, so I went ahead and I'm building into a blade, and you'll see how it works out for me here. And right now, we got a 3v3 fight. Trying to Q in, I ended up having to burn the flash just because I knew I wasn't going to catch. We're able to get Evelyn down. Quinn, or not Quinn, but Riven saying, I'm not done with you yet. I noticed that we're pushing up to her. We got a lot of minion wave, or a lot of minions there, so I don't want to get stupid and try to push too hard. Riven, just barely. I'm able to get in there, slow down both Gragas and Quinn, allowing Riven to get out. hoping Riven was going to go ahead and recall. Riven does not look like wanted to at this point, so we're just going to kind of sit in the bush, wait for them to push just a little bit more, possibly go in. I'm not going to let that CS go, so I'm jumping back in lane, hoping Grogos will just assume that it's me. And as you see, I'm not even going to move out of the barrels. They don't do enough damage to me. At this point in the game, at least, they weren't doing enough damage, so I wasn't going to worry about it. And Riven and myself going ahead, gonna go ahead and recall, get my cutlass now, allow for me to have that nice little regen, the slow, as well as just the additional damage that I can do with it. So I was actually debating on kind of splitting my time between the jungle and the lane. And as you'll see, I kind of do a little bit, but I actually try to hang in lane the majority of the time. At this point, Evelyn, I didn't see Evelyn, I did see Quinn. And in turn, so I'm like, alright, well, Quinn wants to play. And I know I'm a little bit stronger, so I'm going to go ahead and try to go ham and cheese on him. On her. And you see, I'm not taking a whole lot of damage from her. So, I decided to chase, and now I'm going to go ahead and work on that CS, keep it back down. Quinn wanting to come back. Evelyn... Quinn trying to knock me out. I'm like, screw it. I'm going to go straight up after Quinn. Getting the Quinn kill. Getting the Evelyn kill. Popping my passive. You never dive a volley with his passive up. It doesn't work. And as you notice there, I had my passive. And I knew I had my passive, so I wasn't too concerned. And I know both of them being pretty weak at this point. And as you can see, I've actually gone 4-0. I go ahead and grab my Merc Treads for that little bit of spell damage dampening and any stuns like Gragas and his knock up or knock back, body slam, whatnot, Quinn. Just overall. And from my understanding, volley doesn't really need, I mean, you can go with boots of swiftness or boots of Moby if you want. I think them are more jungling kind of item boots to go with because you're roaming a lot. But in here I decided I wanted to go with some Merc Treads. Just kind of, I knew I was going to have to kind of beat a tank. So Riven could actually go out and build her damage. Back in, kind of just pushing that lane up. I'm actually at this point, I'm not really scared about a gank. I'm not quite sure where they're all at this point, but I'm not concerned. And as you can see, Quinn trying to come in, just not able to do a whole lot of damage to me. I can regen through most stuff just because I've got the attack speed with the cutlass. Decided I'm going to go ahead and try to head bot. Lane's pressed up pretty good, so help them push up. I've got top lane pressed all the way to the tower, so I'm going to go ahead and sit in the bush here. I was, again, not sure where they were at, so I was going to sit in the bush, wait for them to try to come in on Riven here, but it didn't end up actually happening, so we were able to just kind of push down the lane a little bit further. Evelyn trying to take it, just not going to happen. I burnt my Q to get in there. Didn't need to, but just as a safety. Now I'm going to go ahead and sit here and kind of work on a little bit of CS. I knew a Riven wasn't going to be able to catch Quinn, and I wasn't going to burn it. So Grog is coming up, Orianna coming up. So now we do have a 3-team here. And we actually... excuse me. Grog is going ahead and getting out of dodge, so I'm going to go ahead and hide in the bush here. I do see Grog and Quinn coming in, so it's like, what the hell? I'm going to run in there. I'm going after Gragas, but I should have really been going after Quinn. Able to get an Ignite out on Quinn, or on it, Gragas. Wanted to do a little bit tower diving. My team wanted to definitely tower dive, and I didn't really want to, but Um, and as you can see, Riven and myself both dropping down. Oriana apologizing when we did let her know that that was our own stupidity there. We should never have dove that. We got a little bit cocky, thought we could handle it, being that, you know, how well our early was going. But you can never get too cocky because you can always come back to bite you in the ass. Going for the double daggers here, as you can see, working on my blade again. Um, and I actually try to go with a rather balanced build this game. You'll see where I go with, but I only get one like really damaging item, and that is my blade. The rest I go tanky wise, as you should with volley, of course. And at this point, I'm going to go ahead and take a little bit of jungle creep. I should have actually been up top. If you see the minion wave, it's already pushed up to the tower. But I was actually attempting to jungle, I think, at this point a little bit. That way, both my teammates were able to get their CS, but they didn't really want to. So I just kept kind of roaming. And as you can see, I got a nice little creep lane. So I'm going to go ahead and just kind of push up. Nice wave of minions here. Go ahead and get some nice, easy, free CS. Quinn's going ahead, trying to come in. Quinn is only 7. I am 10, so I'm not really concerned about the damage. And as you notice, Quinn kind of realizes that. Quinn just trying to get some CS. I think understanding that not going to take me. Grog is coming in. I'm going to go ahead and sit in the bush. I'm waiting for him to try to come in. I was trying to bait him here. Grog is going to go ahead and push down. I'm going to go ahead and Q into him. Drop him back. Hit the... Do pop my ulti. Grog is able to get a heal. Riven dropping her ulti on Evelyn. We are able to get Evelyn down. I'm going to go straight up balls in on Quinn here. I'm like, no, not going to happen. Doing the knockback. Passive popping a pot as well. And back to just farming the creeps because, as you can see, I get that regen. And with that push, we were able to get into the turret and just start dropping it.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
We're able to drop their bottom lane turret. Riven gonna go ahead and take the altar. I'm gonna go ahead and recall back and actually go buy my board. Giving me the mad sustain. And I believe I was actually going to go for a Spirit Visage on this one, just due to the fact that Evelyn and Gragas will be eventually getting enough items to do damage, so I was going to go ahead and I start building into that. As you see, I did get the health, but not really worried about the MR quite yet, so just start building into the item itself. Now, Riven going 6-1, me 4-2. Our Oriana is actually, I believe she said that she had been out of the game for quite a while at this point, so. And Oriana is still doing good. I mean, she's popping her shields, and I mean, she's may not be getting the kills, but still doing a good thing for what she was in here doing. And I'm not even going to go. I'm just going in, hit my fear out, my slow, and just start taking that free CS again. Gragas knowing full well he can't take me, backing off.
Rampage.
Riven with yet another kill on the Evelyn. And as you see, Riven just sitting behind their turret, in between them trying to, and I'm able to get in here, get Quinn. I do hit the flip, get the snare, able to get the ignite as well, get securing the kill and saving Riven. And as you see, just kind of trying to take some free CS as well. Still have my passive up. And as you can see here, Evelyn trying to come in. Not a real slick plan. She does hit her speed and burns her flash, knowing. So I give her a nice little laugh there, letting her know that. Haha, you know, I didn't have to burn a whole lot to catch you. Was going to go ahead and recall, I think, to get a little bit more of my Spirit Visage build going, but I've seen the lane creep. Try to avoid a little bit of Gragas's barrel damage, but did get hit on that one. As you notice, he's starting to do a little bit more damage at this point to me. Able to get the cloak, so that'll help me out. That gives me some nice magic resist, some decent regen, and starting to get a little more tanky. So, which is what we're gonna need if Evelyn and Gragas start getting their item builds, because Gragas can start hitting hard. I mean, it might take him a little bit longer, just because he's not fed right now, but he can start to hit hard once he gets some items. Same with Evelyn. Evelyn can start to really shred you down. And it looks like Orianna actually was trying to save herself, not giving them the kill, and she dove into the tower knowing she was going to die, but instead of giving them the kill, she dove into the tower, which was actually a really good idea for her. In the sense, you know, if you're going to die, at least don't give them the kill. And you don't see a whole lot of players who will do that. They will turn around and try to fight it out. So props to her for that one. She did die, but she did not actually give them the kill. And you see, just continue to farm. Grog has kind of come in, so I was going to head on down. Did see Evelyn there, so I wanted to get in. Quinn able to burn, so my Q does not go off. I'm going to go ahead and at least hit my slow, burn my ultimate, get in there, start going ham and cheese, Riven getting the kill. I do back out because Gragas is coming in, but Gragas not able to do a whole lot, is able to escape. So we're going to go ahead and just keep pushing this lane. Gragas, if he wants to get too cocky, we'll go ahead and remind him where he is. I'm going to go ahead and come in. I'm going to try to take the tower aggro from him, so Riven doesn't get hammered. Riven wants to go straight up into the inhib, but like, yeah, okay. So I go in, try to catch Evelyn off guard. She just gets back into base in time. Quinn's coming out. Riven getting a little bit too far in, giving Evelyn the kill. Still coming down. I'm going to grab Quinn, flip him back around. Hope that we can get... I am able to get the kill on Quinn. Knowing my health is a little bit low. I do have my passive, but I don't want to try to use it up at this point. So, me and Orianna going to go ahead and head back out. I'm going to go ahead and grab the altar. Orianna gonna go ahead and try to help me out here. Go ahead and hit that top lane and start pressing it a little bit more once again. Not worried about having to recall at this point because I've got so much regen that I'll be able to get my health back. Try not to take all the CS from this Orianna, as I am 14. She is 11, but do need some. And I'm going to go ahead and recall at this point. Pick up my Spirit Visage. So now I've got some good MR, got some health, got some CDR. I've got some regen due to my Bork. And my boots, of course. And I'm still running around with my shield. At this point, I think I was actually trying to figure out what I wanted to go with next. I don't remember if I ended up grabbing anything after this, as their team did end up surrendering rather early. I don't remember how early it was. Again, I don't watch the video beforehand. I just I record it, and I'm just go back in and I'm trying to commentate over it and go from there. And hope you guys enjoy. All right, back to the lane. Get some more free CS here. Grog is going to come in. Not really concerned. As you can see, I've got enough health and MR that he's not going to chunk me out with that barrel roll. Give him a nice little laugh. Be like, haha, what are you going to do? Quinn trying to come in. I'm going to go all ham and cheese. Pop my ulti. Get my slow and my flash. Gragas hits me with the knockback. But not really the smartest thing. And then he stays in place. Gonna go ahead and go ham on him. Drop Gragas. Go ahead and work on that turret. Drop that turret down. They tried to come in. Not really the best thing to do. And we were going to actually go ahead and try to drop this turret. I think that they had actually surrendered at this point, sadly enough. Yes, they did. So as you can see, my first time volley, I went 8-1-4. Not too bad, not too bad. I hope you enjoy. Be sure to, follow, like, subscribe, comment, all that good junk. Be sure to check out my live stream as well. I'll have a link in the description below. I do try to live stream a bit more now. Random champs. I have become a little more partial to the Twisted Treeline map. I do like it, but does not mean it will always be Twisted Treeline. So, hope you enjoy. Again, please be sure to check out the rest of my videos and be enjoyed. Peace.